Hey buddies, happy Monday. Welcome to video number 229. I'm Maddie Dawson. You're watching Medley with MaddiE, and this is another episode of my view on books. So basically a book haul episode. I'm really sorry I didn't want to do any live stream for this episode, so I thought I'll do some recording and uploaded it. So I bought a lot of books recently, and I thought I can talk about them. And there's a lot of books I'm reading currently. I've not finished anything yet, so that's the reason I didn't have any book to review. So I just thought let me just talk about the books that I bought recently. So as you can see, I have purchased around 5 books, and yes, a lot of them were unplanned. So yep, the first book is The Last Gift by Abdulrazak Gurnah. So actually this book and the next book is by the same author, By the Sea, and you can see Abdulrazak Gurnah. So I was in a bookstore actually, and I was looking up these books, and when I compared the price with Amazon, it was cheaper in Amazon. So I came back and ordered these books. So that's how I came to know about this book. So I was reading this, log lines, and it seemed interesting. You can see that Abe has never told anyone about his past. Before he was a sailor on high seas, before he met his wife Mariam in Exeter. So the word sailor on the high seas caught my attention, and I'm badly missing reading about sea voyages and all. So a novel on that would be very interesting. So that's the reason. And you can see the Nobel Prize it has got on 2021. So I thought it's a damn good book, and I should buy it. So I'm really interested to check this out, and I'll definitely do a review in my view on books episode after reading this. So do look forward to it. And again, yep, the next book was also the same thing happened. So again, if you see the Nobel Prize 2021, and I just read some logline. Saleh Omar arrives at Gatwick Airport from Zanzibar, a faraway island in the Indian Ocean. So again, I think here the Indian Ocean got me interesting. Basically, it's another I thought it would be a good story. And yes, I think both of these books are around, let's say, 250 pages. So it's moderate, and I can finish it in a 1 month based on my reading pace. So these are two good novels, I feel. I bought it, and I'll read it and definitely let you guys know how is this. By the Sea and The Last Gift, both by the same author, Abdulrazak Gurnah. So that's 2 novels that I ordered from Amazon after checking out the prices. And this one, actually, the same store. I wanted to buy some book from the store. Basically, I was there, and this was like cheap, like $2.29. So I thought, and it was very short, so I wanted something to be a really short read. So I thought I'll pick this one, Son of the Thundercloud by EASTERINE, KIRE, and it is a foreign author. And again, I read some log line. Basically, I read log lines. After losing his family in a terrible famine, a man leaves his village with just the clothes on his back. So this got me interesting again. First line should be really interesting, right? So I was impressed by this first line. He's on a journey, and it's going to be interesting because he's lonely. He kind of relate to that character. So yeah, Son of the Thundercloud, EASTERINE, KIRE, and it's around, let's say, 150 pages. So it should be a good quick read, and you can take it during your traveling trips. You don't feel lonely. So yep, this is a third novel. And then there are 2 books that are different. So this is something on the self-help. Okay, so it's, you can see, from the author of Deep Work. So good they can't ignore you. Basically, to improve your personality, I think. Why skills trump passion in the quest for work you love. So I thought I should read this as an actor and a director. You'll get different perspectives. So I thought this is a good read, and I think I purchased this. Yep, I ordered in Amazon again. This one I got to see in the same store, and I checked out the prices in Amazon. It was cheaper, so I bought it. So yes, this should be a good read. I'm very excited to read this because I love self-help books. The Power of Now, Atomic Habits, and Ikigai. So many books have inspired me. So self-help is one exciting genre for me to read in books. So definitely I would pick this sooner. Let's see. And the next one is my most favorite interesting subject, psychology. So this is the presentation of self in everyday life by Erving Goffman. So I think I was reading, not reading, I was watching a video on some psychology topic, and in the video the narrator had mentioned this book, The Presentation of Self in Everyday Life. So that got me interesting, and I searched it, googled it immediately. Is this book available on Amazon? What's this book? What's it about? So it got me interesting. Psychology is my most favorite subject, guys, and you all already know that I made a movie out of it, 2100 Dream Psychology. So I'm really interested to read about psychology. So the presentation of self in everyday life, I think it's mostly how people behave to be socially acceptable or accepted. See, one of the most trenchant contribution to social psychology in this generation, American Journal of Sociology. So it's a very highly critically acclaimed book. So I'm really interested to read this book. And the thing about this book is short. Again, I think psychology topics usually would be like 300-400 pages, but it's 250. So I'd really like to get going on this soon, but there's a lot of books I'm currently reading, so I have to finish that. Yeah, so that's mostly about the recent books that I purchased. I have purchased around 5 books, as you can see, and I've talked about everything. So do check these books out in Amazon, Google, and if you're interested, please do purchase and read, because I don't purchase books just like that. I kind of research and spend time, really whether it's really interested or not, and then purchase the book. I hope you enjoyed this episode, a very short episode. I'm sorry I couldn't do a live, but still I think it was very informative, showing you guys like what books I purchased. And definitely kids and younger generation needs to read a lot, and I think I served a purpose by being informative on those lines. So thank you so much. We'll catch up in another episode. Definitely I'll pick a book next time and I'll review it for you guys and share my views on it. Until then, it's MaddiE Dawson. You're watching Medley with MaddiE. Bye bye.